So that is about feeling good about oneself, because moderation, and the connection to the moon is this connection to fertility. So this may be a month for some of you Leos, of wanting, to get more fertile. And I do see that, yes, you have a lot in your fifth house going on this month here. Whoa, yeah. So this is a great month if this is, something that you are wanting, fertility, conceiving. You've got Jupiter, and you'll have a new moon there at the end of the month, and the Sun, Venus. Mercury, there's a lot going on in the fourth and fifth house. So that looks like this would be a wonderful connection. But it's about beauty. And, this is about having more fun, doing things in moderation. Maybe, Leah, that may be something that you need to be careful is maybe that you really do have to. I just feel like you just have this beautiful change from within you, that that now you're ready to really express yourself. But doing everything in moderation. I do feel there's a lot going on with you, Leos, being the empress and opening up, because there's a big change that you're going through and have been. So that's beautiful. It looks like you are ending things, having more fun. And that's what the fifth house is all about, having fun and connecting to your children. So I do feel this is just about you expressing who you are, feeling more connected to your energy, feeling more beauty, feeling more love. Yes, and that's the sign of Venus, and it will be in your fourth and fifth house of family and romance. So this could be a wonderful time where there's a beautiful romance blossoming. We'll look at that when we get to the fifth house. So let's go to the second house, and that is about your finances. Let's see, Leo, how your finances are looking this month. Uh, the Hanged Man. So there's something maybe that you're doing, that you're trying to create, that hasn't come into fruition yet. I do feel there's things in motion for you to receive. Maybe you're waiting to receive something, waiting to receive maybe an advancement or promotion. And I do feel with the Hangman, it's saying, even though things haven't came to you yet, you have the Empress here this month to show that there is some type of change that can get you out of the Hangman position. So I do feel there's been some type of hold, having to wait for something to come to you. But with the Empress, that means finally there's some type of abundance that you've been waiting for. And cross. And it's interesting, I see a cross and the death card. And the first thing I'm connecting to is maybe this is about someone passing away and waiting for some type of inheritance coming to you. So that could be what's going on here with the second house, is waiting for some type of monetary uh, abundance, maybe through some type of death or loss there. But there's something you're waiting for, Leo, in your second house. A cross to bear. You've been waiting for something to come to you in your finances, and it's really been something that you've had to deal with in your finances. So yeah, it looks like you're still dealing with something in your finance that you're going to have to still wait. But I do feel like, remember, you're the Empress, and so there is this flow of abundance and change coming to you, but there's something happening that needs to end first before this Hangman uh, reverses. So let's go to the third house, and that is about communication. And you do have the third house card and the Mercury card. So let's see if there's something going on with communication here. Two of Wands. It looks like there's some type of choice that maybe some of you Leos are trying to make about your pathway. And maybe this is what the Hangman position is here. You've been waiting to figure out maybe a certain pathway that you want to go, and you're trying to see if you have the finances or resources to be able to do this. But it's a big change, I feel. Some of you are going to really think about a big change, a choice that you want to make, and it's through communication. Maybe connecting to someone who can give you this ability to go down this pathway here. Um, but have faith. I do feel there is something coming. Things are getting clearer for you. So, we can see here things may be a little cloudy for some of you, Luz, about which pathway, which direction you're supposed to go. And that's why the hangman's here saying, which way am I supposed to go? I'm trying to make some decisions and choices. And I'm just not sure clearly about which way to go. And as you can see, the sun comes out, things get clearer, something ends so that you can really fulfill the Empress energy here. So, and I'm seeing these two crosses here and this death card. So I do feel there's, if it isn't a literal loss, I do feel like there's, something very karmically changing, and maybe a loss in a relationship, a loss, something you're bearing in your soul that you're releasing to finally make that choice to go down a different pathway. So let's go to the fourth house. The fourth house is family and home, and you do have a lot going on in your fourth and fifth house. So let's see the fourth house of family, home, security. Let's see if there's lots going on here. We have the Four of Wands, the family, the home. So there's something happening in the family and home, but with the Four of Wands here, that is a beautiful connection of commitment, being connected to family and home. So, there seems to be some type of coming together with the family and harmony, harmony. So let me pull another card. And maybe that's why there's so much going on in your fourth house. This could be, a marriage, a commitment, someone getting married in your family here. But I feel things look good. Things look good. Home, look at this. Something's really going on in your fourth house of home. You've got the home here and the four. So it looks like some of you are, I don't know, moving in together, getting married, making a commitment, buying a house, selling a home, whatever it is that's connected to your fourth house. It's like really connect to that, because I feel like wonderful things are happening for the family, for the home, for the children. I mean, there's just, so Leo, it looks like things are, looking beautiful in the family life. A new home, a new commitment, a new family, choices. Maybe you're seeing clearly about the choices, the pathway you want to go. Maybe this is a strong commitment to someone now. Finding your Empress, getting out of the hangman, finally making a commitment, making this big change. Yeah, some of you are going to be doing that here. So let's look at the fifth house, because that is about love and romance and children. And like I said, you're going to have a new moon there on the 26th of November. So, and Jupiter's in there, just giving you all kinds of, no wonder fifth house. I mean, with Jupiter in there, you'll have Venus and the sun at one time, and Mercury. Oh my gosh, it's like a big party going on there in your fifth house. So that's love, pleasure, having a great time with family, children. What do we have here? The Hermit card and something hangman, waiting. So being guided. So I feel there has been something that you've been waiting for, maybe waiting for the right commitment. The King of Swords here. So this could be dealing with a air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here, or the Hermit card is a Virgo. But I do feel this is about, again, communication. There's something about communication. Maybe this is about, for some of you Leos, waiting a long time to maybe communicate, making a choice about finally bearing your soul to someone that you really want to connect with, your feelings, your emotions. That's what I'm feeling for some of you, Leos. It's been a long time, and I feel some of you are ready for that commitment, ready to express your feelings, to communicate. Some of you are going into that next level. Some of you need to communicate your feelings to someone and bare your soul. But there's big changes that are happening for you, Leos, to be this Empress this month. There's love, there's fertility, there's communion, there's peace and harmony. Gosh, it's beautiful for, yes, let's pull some love romance cards for you with all this love, commitment, being guided. Some of you in the fifth house are being guided to someone um, that you are very clear about the direction of this relationship. I feel some of you need to communicate some type of feeling to someone, waiting for a long time, but now you're strong enough to maybe communicate to someone that you need to about your feelings. Reconciliation, yeah. So that's why I was trying to, I feel like there's, for some of you Leos, you need to, someone from your past is returning to your life. So, and that's why I feel the Hermit and something waiting. So some of you are going to reconcile with someone from your past, and maybe this is why there's the Hermit, the Hangman, someone that you've been away from, for a long time, and now they're coming back into your energy, or you're finally standing strong enough to maybe communicate and want to reconcile. Maybe this is something that you are really making a choice about. Maybe this is about a choice in love, a choice of which direction you want to go in love. But yeah, some of you Leos, it looks like you're connecting to someone from the past, reconciling something that you realize is the right thing to do. So let's pull this card here. Heart to heart conversations. Yeah, some of you Leos need to have some type of heart to heart conversation from someone from the past, sharing your feelings, wanting to make that commitment, making a big change, knowing where your feelings are at. Let me pull another card here in the fifth house. Yeah, this is a month to really focus on love and romance and where your feelings are, nurturing your feelings with the moon. The moon is saying, yes, feel it. Feel the energy. And that's why the moon, wow, yes, of course, that new moon on the 26th of November, it's really opening you up to your true feelings of love and romance and having more pleasure. Maybe that's what the moderation is. Fifth house is fun, so do things in moderation, because you really, I feel like you could really go and have a, this is going to be a wild month for you. For some of you Leos, having a great fun time, especially with the holidays and everything. Children, interesting. Okay, so now we're seeing this connection to children. So this is, conceiving, fertility, having a heart-to-heart conversation. This may be about a relationship that has children. Maybe this has been something hard because maybe one or both of you have children. You're trying to figure out how to, come together as a family. That's what I'm feeling also. So one more card here. Romantic feelings. Yeah, everything shows that there's something about someone from the past that I do feel you need to have some type of heart-to-heart conversation, romantic feelings. There may be children involved, but I feel like you're getting clear, Leo, getting clear about where your love lies and the change you want to make to be this empress, having fun, enjoying life, the beauty of it all. So let's go to the sixth house, and the sixth house is your day-to-day life, and you do have Pluto and Saturn there really trying to structure your life and make changes that are going to be long lasting and realistic in your day-to-day life, also in your health. So I feel like a lot of you Leos are getting healthier. You're being more structured in the way that you take care of yourself, finding ways to get healthy. And the Chariot card here, movement. So there's again, family, children. There, I feel some of you are maybe moving the family, making a change, finding a home. If that's the case, it looks like it's a beautiful start. But the family, home, children, peace, harmony, there's a lot going on in the family. The connection to the family is very important this month. And of course, it's the holidays here in the US, Thanksgiving and Christmas. So yeah, there's a lot of union. Maybe this is why you're going to reconcile with someone, if visiting someone, the family, and then someone from your past, someone from high school or college, something like that. So let me, ooh, choices. That one wanted to fly out. So we're seeing in your sixth house, there's choices in what you want your life to look like, and it has something to do with your family, making changes in the family, how the family is structured. You're making big changes in your day-to-day life and how things are. I feel like you're getting more structured in the way that you handle your children, maybe. Leo, you're like putting your foot down. You're making choices that are going to put structure into your life here. So you're making the right choices, it looks like, and focusing on the family is going to be very important this month here. So the seventh house, let's go to commitments, marriage, partnerships, one-on-one connections. Let's see how that's going for the Nine of Pentacles here. So this is about independence, feeling free, feeling in the beauty. There's a lot of like the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. These are two cards that are really expressing loving yourself and really feeling in connected with Mother Gaia, nature, really feeling everything around you, you know, the trees, the animals, you know, the flowers, you know, you can really feel that this month. So I do feel, you know, just things are looking great for your relationships here. I just feel you have this new understanding of who you are, that you're able to communicate. Look at these females, especially you female Leos. Wow, there's this new beauty, this inside connection, being able to communicate your feelings, feeling very confident in yourself. And of course you are a Leo, you're the most confident of all the zodiac. And I feel you Leo females specifically are really feeling more in tune into your own vibration. And this is just a connection I feel is for all of us, but you Leos, I'm feeling this connection is the more that you are out with nature to connect with the beauty, the more that you will feel that within yourself, that beauty. That's what I'm seeing there. But yeah, you're going through a big like metamorphosis, a big change for this lovely connection to yourself here. So let's go to the eighth house. I just feel like you're expressing uh, lots of love to those that you are committed to. Eighth house, change, transformation, endings, rebirth, uh, getting healthy psychologically. Ace of Wands, a new beginning. Yeah, there's a change. We see there's an ending and a new beginning with the eighth house. So you are really actively pursuing these changes. You are putting things into motion. And that's why I feel you're ready to express how you feel, make changes, maybe move into, you know, a new home, make a commitment, connect to someone from the past. You're ready to get out of this hangman. You've been really, I feel like a lot of you Leos may have taken time to meditate, taken time to really understand yourself. And that's why I feel like I see you connecting to nature because you're meditating, you're understanding how beautiful the energy all around us is. And so this is why your desire to create new energy for yourself is strong this month here for you, Leos here. Wow, yeah, there is this new beginning. There's a strong energy, strong new fire for a partnership, a relationship. So, like I said, there's a new commitment, a partnership on the horizon. Uh, you know, this could be a strong connection to a fire energy, a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries like you, but I feel this is about you putting things into action, finding the right partnership. I feel you know who you want to connect to, and you're going to go for that now. You're going to put things into action to to be with the partnership, to be in a relationship. Beautiful. Okay, so the ninth house, that is connection to our wisdom, the higher power of our angels and guides, traveling and higher education. So let's see what the wisdom and insight is for you. Five of Cups and the King of Cups. So I see the wisdom being brought to you is to show you that, you know, the Five of Cups is something very karmic that it looks like some of your Leos are going through. And oh, sorry, here we go. In regards to your feelings and your emotions. And that's why I feel the moon's energy this month is saying nurture your feelings. Nurture if you're not in the right relationship, if you're not getting the emotional connection that you want. I feel like some of you Leos have been maybe disappointed in love, disappointed in the direction that you have been going, and you're ready to nurture, have heart-to-heart conversations, whatever it is you need to do, because the King of Cups is here to say, uh, I'm ready to find someone who can give me emotional nurturing and love. The King of Cups is saying, I'm ready for love. I'm ready to be with someone who can emotionally fulfill me with that. And I'm going to get out of this Five of Cups energy of being lonely, of not connecting to the right person. So, yeah, I feel the wisdom that you're receiving from your higher power saying, if you're not happy and satisfied in the relationship that you are, find that peace and harmony and commitment. And I feel some of you Leos know that you're not in the right relationship, and that you know who this King of Cups is, and you need to now reach out and connect. But whatever situation it is, for you Leo, some of you are going into the next level. You know that you have found the right commitment. Some of you know that you're lonely, you're not in the right energy. You know that there's some type of other connection out there that you have been waiting for. Yeah, some of you have been waiting a long time, I feel, Leo, for love. And there's some strong energies. You got the King of Cups, the King of Swords here. You got the Empress, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a lot of love, a lot of connections, communication. That's why I feel this month is a month to communicate, to get your, if you are single and you're looking, there's a lot of energy for new desire here, but it does look like you'll have to put some action in it yourself to find that energy there. But I feel, with the fifth house being so lighted up for you, it's just you going out and having fun and connecting to your friends, socializing, being around family. That's where I feel you're going to find love. So let's go to the 10th house. That's your career. So, oh yes, you've got Uranus in there and a full moon on the 12th of November. Hello. That is some powerful stuff in your career and destiny. Something must be, stirring up. I mean, don't be surprised if something comes into fruition, something unexpected. But this is about your 10th house. You really are stirring things up. You're thinking about your future. You're making some choices. Maybe this is why you've been in the Hangman. Maybe you're making a choice about the direction you want to go in your career. And with that full moon on the 12th of November, it's like you'll have this epiphany. You'll have this revelation from Uranus saying, okay, let's get going. Let's shake things up. Let's make these choices for a change in our direction. Being the Empress, doing something that you truly love to do. So let's go to the 10th house. 10th house. Ooh, wow. Did you see that fly? Oh my goodness. That is the Page of Cups. Yeah, I just feel this is about you starting something that you truly love to do, that you're emotionally connected to. So there may be an opportunity. Yeah, and this is the Five of Cups here too. I'm seeing like there's something more emotionally fulfilling that you can head down a different pathway to fulfill yourself in your career and destiny. And some of you Leos are realizing there's a better choice for you, and you're going to take that Page of Cups. You're going to go down that pathway. You're going to get out of the Hangman. Some of you have been trying to make a decision maybe about your career, a new beginning. There you go. Some of you are going to make that choice this month to be free, to go in a new direction. There's a message, something being delivered, or you delivering. Remember, you have a big connection to the third house this month here, with Mercury in the third house. There's something that you're wanting to communicate uh, through your career. Maybe this is maybe a wonderful thing if you are a communicator, if you do anything through the media. This may be something that is really going to